adventures, and I'm at Aldi's, and I saw that they had these planters come back, and they are $14.99, and they come in white, green, and black. So as you can see in my cart, I have picked up 6 of the black raised beds, and then they have these decorative wand spinners for $9.99. They come in the copper, the green, and the silver, which is cool. And then they have these seats for $49.99. They have this wooden planter shelf that is $19.99, which is cool. And then they have this gallon deck box, looks like that, for $39.99. They have this cute little garden metal bistro set for $19.99. And it comes in the sage green and the black. And then they have these solar lights up here that are $12.99. And then they have the solar address stakes that are $12.99, which is cool. Woohoo! And then they have this sunshade sail that you put on the top, like to keep the sun off of you. And they are $14.99. I'm just giving you a little bit of what I see because it's busy in here. So I got this $6.99 for this 2-in-1 water bottle, and it's also a Bluetooth speaker. So then they have a lot of the pool toys, and they have this fan on a tripod, which is $9.99. They have this foam seat cushion, that's $9.99. So that's just a few things that they have, you guys. And they have little coolers that are $14.99, black and white. Got the watermelon. They got like the scales. Then they have the pickleball set for $29.99. This is just a quick overview of what they have. All right, guys, let me go pay for my stuff so I can start putting these beds together, and then I'll come back and show you what they look like. Woohoo! I'm so excited that I have my raised beds. All right, guys, see you in a bit. As you can see, I have all my black mini raised garden beds in the back of my car. I'm so excited, you guys. I needed 6, but I already have one of these on my deck. So if I'm at another Aldi's, then I'll just pick up another one. But I already have one of these put together on my deck. So I will show you what it's going to look like when it's all put together. And I've got it all planted up from some of my herbs. And I have a tomato plant in one of these metal mini raised garden beds, and then I'll show you why I brought so many of these raised beds. Woohoo! Oh my goodness. So stick to the end of this video so you can also see my whole vision come to life. All right, guys, I'll see you in a little bit. Guys, I am in the garage because it is raining outside, and this is one of the planters that I purchased earlier today. I put it together. I have it on top of a tabletop. So, and these are the onions that I purchased when I went to Lowe's on their sale. That was 3 for $10, but these suckers right here was not 3 for $10. They were almost $6. So I took them out, put them in this bowl, and as you can see, they're in here soaking. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and amend the soil with our usual, blood, bone, and then my favorite biotone starter for the roots. I'll put that in there. Here's the bone. Put it on so it can give it some good nutrients, because I am not giving up on these onions, you guys, just because I didn't do so well with the ones outside in the planting them in ground. Then I'm going to try and do it in this mini metal raised bed and see how that does. So I'm going to keep trying because I have figured out that I can get 10 onion plants in this mini metal raised bed because I've already planted up one. So then I'm going to plant up this one. So I will have a total of 10 onion bulbs in each one of these raised beds. I might have some extra and I might have to assemble another bed. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this cup and I'm going to, this is how I'm going to keep my distance for my planting of my bulbs. I can put 5 down each row, and then this way it'll give me the same, so my bulbs will be able to grow about the same width of the inside of this planting cup. So I'm gonna make 5 indentations on this side, and that will give me my spacing to hopefully give these onions the needed amount to grow and bulb over and get big for me. So here we go. So I'm just going to, I'll use this hand so you'll be able to see it. I'll use my right hand and I'm just going to make a hole. Oh, I gotta put some of that Biotone in here. Put a little of that in there to help with these roots of this onion. And that's what they look like. You got the roots this side, and this is what the top of the onion looks like. So I'm only going to bury it to about this high of the onion. And I'm just going to put it down in there, and then I'm just going to put some soil around it. I'm going to move on to the next one. I'm just going to make a hole in the center of that circle that I made with that cup. Put a little of that root stimulator in there. This is another big one. Because one thing about when you buy these sets, you can get some big onions and you can get some baby ones. This is a nice size one. So I'm hoping that this one will develop into a really nice onion for me. So I'm just going to sit that in there, backfill it, and move on to the next one. Then, like I always tell you, you're going to say a prayer over it, and hopefully it will give me some good onions. As you know, your girl, this is what I want to do. And if this works for me, then this is the technique that I will always use to grow my onions. So you guys say a prayer for me, because you guys know I'm on the struggle bus with these onions, and also on the struggle bus with them doggone carrots. But I'm not going to give up on either one of them. I replanted, transplanted some of those carrots from that other container. So hopefully, child, get some. Got 5 more to go, and then I will show you what the planter looks like. This planter, and also the one I planted already. Put some of that fertilizer in each one of these holes. And in this way, hopefully what was eating my onions, which is still a mystery, because your girl still don't know what was eating my onions. Because I could have swore that rabbits, raccoons, all of them did not like onions. Oh, so I don't know. We just gonna hopefully that this one will do a better job for me. I'm trying to get some of these stringy bits off of these onions. Because you know when you get them in the pack, They come with all these pieces of string and stuff on them. So I just try to take some of that off and put them in their forever home, and hopefully that they will work for me. And these came in with a lot of mud and stuff on the bottom, so I don't know if that's how they packaged them or they just pulled them out of their greenhouse and then they just stuck a whole bunch of mud and stuff around them. I need one more onion. Hold on. I got one down here that fell on the ground. We're not going to waste not one of these onions. Nope. These onions are too valuable. Alright guys, so I have them all planted up. Let me put this planter on the ground so you guys be able to see how they look up close and personal. This is what they look like all planted up in these planters, and I'll give you a better look at what the planters look like. They're mini, but they're high enough and big enough so you could really use these planters for anything that you want. And then this is the second planter. I have planted up the onions, so they are looking good. So there are 10 in that one planter, and then there are 10 in this one. So that gives me 20 onions. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them inside this wheelbarrow here. Let me show you. So I got them in my wheelbarrow side by side. So I'm going to water them in, and then tomorrow when it's not raining so much, I'm going to wheel these out and put them in their forever home. All right, everybody, let's put our prayer hands in the down in the description box, and let's say a wonderful prayer over these onions and help Miss Renee from Renee's Garden Adventure get these onions to the finish line. All right. Woohoo! I'm going to put a prayer hand down in my description because I'm going to start us off because your girl wants some onions. Yes, yes, yes. Grow, onions, grow. Woohoo! And these planters, I'm telling you, if you have an opportunity to get to Aldi's and get these planters, they're only $14.99. That is amazing price. And these planters go really, really quick. And they come in the black, the white, and the chartreuse green. Woo! Which I may go back and get some more because I may put some over in my green garden, which I think would be pretty too. So we'll see. But my main focus is these onions, onions, onions. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. Have a blessed day. Don't forget to put the prayer hands down in the comments down below so we could all rally around these onions. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you'll be able to see how this all plays out. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the notification bell, because if you don't hit the notification bell, you won't see the end results or what's going on. And hopefully Rocky won't be jumping in this raised bed, because what I'm going to do too is I'm going to put some coffee grounds, and I'm going to put some orange peels in these raised bed to deter him as well, or whatever creature came into my onion bed and ate my onions. All right, guys, love you all, and I will keep you updated on these onions, and I will see you in the next video. Come on, onions. Woohoo! Don't they look good, you guys? I'm going to try and give them a good start. All right, onions, do what you do.